Alright, what is going on, everyone? It is me. I'm here with the first of hopefully many episodes of the Nerd News Network. And we got quite a bit to talk about today. And before I got this all set up, I was kind of thinking this would be a little episode. I didn't think it was going to be long, but there's quite a bit to talk about, actually. We are kind of reaching back into the last week a bit, but it is what it is. So let's just get right into it. Our first major news section is gonna be the DCU. James Gunn, the DCU. We got like two big things that happened this week, and I'm quite excited to talk about them. Let's get right into it. So first, we have Lobo. Jason Momoa as Lobo has been confirmed. It's not just, speculation, not just a fan casting. Jason Momoa posted on his Instagram about it. James Gunn posted this picture of Lobo there. And I mean, that's just the perfect casting. I know people are mad. You can see it right there on the side. They're mad Snyder actors being used as Lobo. I don't care. I think the casting, how the performances matters more than anything like who the actor is. So, yeah. And I really hope, and this is just me being kind of a loser, hoping like some random stuff. I hope they play a scene and there's a song with Rob Zombie Dragula. I feel like that song is like the essence of Lobo. Like Lobo's riding his motorcycle through the galaxy, universe, whatever, and that song is just blasting. That would be so good. I need a scene like that. I would like just go crazy in the theater if something like happened. That's gonna be for Supergirl, but we might see something hinting towards it in Superman. So yeah, and now we talked about Superman related stuff, and now we gotta talk about Batman. Batman's made his first appearance in the DCU in Creature Commandos, the newest episode. And I mean, look at how he's built, man. Like that is Batman. If our Batman in this Gotham, if our Batman looks anything like that, big, kind of like Dark Knight Returns but young, man, that'd be so sick, man. Now I haven't watched Creature Commandos. I'm gonna give it a watch soon. I just haven't been watching it. I haven't been watching anything recently besides something we're gonna talk about later. A few things. But yeah, this Batman, I'm really excited for who they cast. And Brave and the Bold is gonna be Batman and Robin. Robin is like a top three character of mine in DC, up there with Batman and just the Green Lantern mythos in general. So I'm really excited about this. James Gunn, you better cook, man. Um, Maybe give us some. I really like the Michael Keaton Batman theme. I really hope we get something very similar to that in the DCU. I feel like that is just the Batman thing, just like the John Williams score is, you know, Superman's. Um, and now we're kind of on to something a bit different. Skyblivion. And for those of you who know me or don't know me, Skyblivion is like so hyped for me. I'm a huge Skyrim fan. Like, give me any games, and if Skyrim's there, I'm gonna play it more than all the other games. Um, yeah, and I've never fully played Oblivion. I have maybe 10 hours in it. There's just nothing I've really done other than Skyrim for Elder Scrolls, other than ESO. And you can see, like, this looks really good. Shout out to Rebel Eyes, I think that's how you say it, and his whole team. But, like, look at this. Maroon's Dagon looks sick. I'm really excited for this. Once this comes out, I will do a full playthrough of the game. Now, they're not going to have Knights of the Nine or the Shivering Isles. which is fair. I really do hope if they do release those, they're just separate mods that add on to it that require Skyblivion and not just further installations of Skyblivion, if that makes sense. Because then that would require a restart of game. I'm not a big fan of having to restart my games. That's why I hate when I have to update stuff like Legacy of the Dragonborn, stuff like that. Um, Obviously, I'm gonna have to restart the game I'm currently playing once Odyssey of the Dragonborn comes out. There's a bunch of Skyrim mods that are gonna be coming out this year that I'm excited for. Now, this is gonna release by the end of the year. I wouldn't be shocked if it's. I hope it's a few weeks before GTA 6, and mainly because if GTA 6 releases before this is gonna get zero traction, and I don't want that for the developers. I think they put too much time. They had to remake all the assets from Oblivion. Now, this isn't a great shot because this is just a Skyrim asset, which they explicitly said like they used from Skyrim. But I'm just so excited. Look at this. They have like different realms of Oblivion you can go through. And yeah, I'm really excited for that. It gives me Apotheosis vibes, which should also release this year for Skyrim. And yeah, um, check out skyblivion.com. Look up Rebel's Eyes on YouTube. You'll see all the development there. And yeah, that should be it for Skyrim, Skyblivion. We'll talk about Skyrim all throughout the year. You'll see Skyrim on this channel throughout the year. And now we're gonna switch over to not Skyrim, pretty much the other big game. If there's the 2010s, there's a few big games. Skyrim is definitely one of them. The other one's Call of Duty. And Call of Duty just released like 2 or 3 hours ago after I'm recording this. The Squid Game event. Now this is very divisive, and I understand why. You gotta pay $11 for the event pass. And I kind of fell off of Black Ops 6 after Citadel de Mor dropped. And that's not because it was bad. It's just I got kind of tired. I was grinding the game from launch until then. And I think that's important. You give yourself breaks from games you grind. And yeah, I'm excited to come back. I'm probably gonna buy this. I'm probably not gonna make any videos on this either though. Because when it comes to Call of Duty, I am not good if other people are around and watching. If I am by myself, I am amazing. But if I'm around other people, I'm horrible. Um, so yeah, they have all these skins. People aren't happy about it. I think Activision, Microsoft, whoever, Treyarch needs to step up and really talk about that whole AI drama and like fix it. Because once that whole thing came out where we're losing not Maya, Maxis, we're gonna be losing everyone besides Maya. I really think we need to fix that. So Treyarch, someone, whoever, please step up. Squid Game event. I'll probably try it out. I'll let y'all know next week if it's any good. It might be, it might not. Um, yeah. And speaking of Squid Game, I watched season 2 last night as kind of prep for this. And I thought it wasn't going to be good at all. I'm going to be honest. I thought it was just going to be like some cash grab, like, oh, we're making season 2 because season 1 did so good. No, it was really good. Like, I'm not going to spoil anything, but if some of those characters were in season 1 replacing like the just randoms that died, that would have been just like a peak season, all these like everyone's so likable or dislikable that you become attached to them. And yeah, that kind of leads us into our next announcement. Season 3 coming this year? Like, come on. I think what they did, they probably recorded a lot of season 3 along with season 2. And this game that they're teasing from the end credit scene, it looks like sharks and minnows or whatever, they look away, you have to run to the other side, and then if you're in the middle, when they look back, you're probably gonna die. Something like that. I don't know if it's sharks and minnows. There's something like that though. People know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Squid Game season 3. Hopefully it's good. I know people have been kind of tired of Squid Game because they've just been pushed everywhere. I mean, Mr. Beast has made like 20 different versions of Squid Games in real life. We don't need that. And I know the creator hates it now. So like season 3 is the finale. I hope it's a good finale. I hope they just let it rest after that because we really don't need more. It's good for what we have, but we don't need more. And now onto some more gaming stuff. Marvel Rivals Season 1. The Fantastic Four. And look at them, man. Human Torch over here. Look at that Baxter building. They have a portal there. I this might have like we might get Blade this season as well looking at this cuz look at the bats, the Blood Moon. I mean, look at Sue Storm. Reed Richards, he looks fine. I'm not a big fan of that design actually. Just the hair and the beard being like that, I'm not a big fan of it. But I love their suits. The Thing, he's the Thing, you know. I'm quite excited for this. I'm a big Marvel Rivals fan. I haven't played in a few weeks just because I've been playing other games. I'm not a big competitive player, so I play games very casually. I know they're in the winter event right now. I haven't even played that. But yeah, Marvel Rivals Season 1 I will be playing. Well, or probably getting Blade as well, like middle of the season. And all these characters are free. That's the one thing I love about Marvel Rivals. You don't have to grind the game just to get these random characters. No. You get whatever character you want the second they drop. Perfect. Um, and since we're on Marvel, let's go Marvel. Captain America: Brave New World. I know a new trailer came out recently. I've been watching trailers for Marvel stuff, and it's not because I don't like Marvel anymore. It's mainly just because I haven't been watching anything recently, really. And this is clearly just a Mark Ruffalo Hulk painted red, but still, Red Hulk. I'm real excited for this movie, mainly for Red Hulk. And I love Captain America, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I loved that show. And yeah, I'm real excited for this. And yeah, uh, we'll see more about that when it drops. I don't have it pulled up. What if season 3 came out? I didn't watch any of it. I saw some stuff about it. The main thing was the what ifs in the end credits. To be honest, why couldn't they? There was no interesting what ifs, to be honest. Like, even the premise for Strange Supreme, which was probably the best episode of the series, that wasn't interesting. But, like, they made it good just because of how it was performed and all that. So, I'm kind of glad What If is over. I think, especially with those end credits where they showed all the different what ifs there could have been, there was just so much that could have been better. I mean, what are we doing there? Anyways, I'm not trying to hate. So let's move on. This would have been a topic for last week. We're going to be talking about this weekly because I'm recording on Fridays. This comes out on Fridays. Dragon Ball Daima. Last week, we had Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. And I mean, come on, man. What is there that's just like, man, that's like Beast Vegeta, to be honest. And, some people don't like the hair. I kind of agree. I kind of wish it was a bit longer and going down. But at the same time, just having it existing is cool. This is probably going to lead into them using the fusion bug, and the fusion goes up to Super Saiyan 3. Or Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta in Dragon Ball Super. Because Dragon Ball Super is returning next month. And while it is a Goten and Trunks filler again, uh, I don't know, man. We're probably gonna see Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta and Super Saiyan 3 Goku as a duo just happen. Maybe they're fighting like some Frieza soldiers. I don't know. I don't really know how that's gonna work, but it's gonna be sick. And I think Daima, especially them showing the Supreme Kais, 100% canon to Super. We're gonna see Daima connections once the anime for the Moro arc comes out. I wouldn't be surprised if the ending of Daima doesn't just have something showing something leading to like Moro, or even like them showing that's where Frieza goes to train after the Tournament of Power and after the Broly movie. Because Black Frieza, I kind of feel like it's a bit too strong. I know Frieza just trained for a few months, but like it kind of makes sense if he went to the Demon Realm and got power. I mean, one of the names for Frieza's race is Frost Demons. So, you never know. And yeah, I'm quite excited for Daima. It's ending. Hopefully we get Super Season 2 sometime soon, man. I don't know. I really want it. It's been, what, 7, 8 years since Super? We need it back. And I think Dragon Ball's not going to go anywhere. They make Super Season 2. They give us, like, Daima's really good. Give us Super Season 2 with Daima's animation. I think we'll be on track. Sparking Zero was really good. I know people have kind of fallen off of that game a bit. That's how fighting games go. I mean, once the DLCs drop, more characters. I mean, give us OG Dragon Ball. Give us the stuff we're missing from GT. Give us all the Daima characters. I mean, I think we'll be set. Um, that's kind of it for news. I don't really know anything else big that happens. So, I mean, I guess it's time to talk about what I've been doing. So, I've just been, playing Skyrim. Like 30 hours in the last week on top of my job. You'll see what I'm doing. Now, all the stuff I've recorded so far for it, you're not gonna see anytime soon. I have a project for it. But the stuff I'm gonna be recording soon-ish, y'all will see. So I hope you're excited for that. Skyrim's 15-year anniversary is next year, so expect stuff like Elder Scrolls Online to be dropping, the rest of Skyrim, that middle part. Expect lots of big Skyrim mods releasing. I mean, Apotheosis releases this year. Glen Moral should be finished this year, which means the Viking saga should finish, unless he makes something before Dakota, but it kind of wouldn't make sense at this point. Um, yeah, I haven't played through Dakota either, so we still need English translations for like the voice for that. But I'm excited, especially Apotheosis going through the different realms of Oblivion. Now, one other thing I've been doing, I got Xenoblade Chronicles 1 for the Switch because I never played a Xenoblade game. I got it for Christmas. And that game is so good, y'all. Y'all don't understand. Um, if you played it, you do understand. Anytime I tried watching it, I just got bored out of my mind. Like, I could not pay attention. But playing it, I just enjoyed it so much. And, like, I don't really care about the side stories. And I'm not even that far in the game. Like, I'm only in the Guar Plains. I don't even know if that's how you say it. That Mekon guy with the long arms or whatever, I'm fighting him. I got stuck. My party's like level 19 right now. So, I will occasionally update y'all on that. I don't want any spoilers. The only spoiler I know for Xenoblade is, like, the big secret in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 with Pyra and Mithra, the third one. But other than that, you know, Switch 2, I guess a lot of info came out on that. We could talk about it a bit. I'm not going to pull that up. But Switch 2, I'm quite excited for it. I'm so glad the backwards compatibility from like the era of Game Boy to Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Advance games to DS, DS games to 3DS. That is just like so good, especially for games like Pokemon, because then you don't have to worry about it being locked behind a software that could shut down in the future. Pokemon Bank, Pokemon Transfer. Um, I I really want to make a series playing through a lot of my Switch games. I just don't know. Like, I love playing Pokemon, but it's also like I'll play it, sit down and play it. I'll put like 50 hours into it in 2 weeks, and then I won't touch the game for months. And that's not because I don't like the game. It's just because, like, when it comes to games, I can't play the same game. The only games I can play over and over again, zombies, and that's like for a few months at a time. Some MMOs, ESO sometimes, Star Wars The Old Republic, I'll play that game for months at a time. Skyrim, obviously. But other than that, like, I'm not playing a game, especially games over and over again. I have the 100% on Elden Ring, and I beat the DLC, all the bosses in it. I'm probably not going to replay Elden Ring unless, like, I'm compelled to by people like you. If that's what you want, I'd be down. But I'm not. Once I get 100% on a game, I'm not playing it again. Like, I'm not going to play God of War 2018 besides New Game Plus on Give Me God of War difficulty in the future, which I will be doing. I think I'll play through New Game Plus, God of War 2018, and then Ragnarok on Give Me God of War. I could make a series on that. That'd be cool. Um, I have Dokkan music playing. I'm not gonna make Dokkan videos, man. I'm free to play. But one other game I got for Christmas was Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. I mainly just got it because I love the Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom games. But, ever since I kind of gave myself the brand SC rollout, scroll out, whatever you want to call me, I don't really care. Um, I haven't really played my Switch, and that's because I made a whole new account for that. Because all my Pokemon, you can't rename yourself on Pokemon. And that's why I haven't really done any of the new, like, big raids in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. That's why I never finished the Pokedex on, what was it, the Cerulean Disc? I never did that. So, if y'all want, I could do like 100%ing Pokemon on the Switch before Switch 2 comes out. Because I have all the games. Besides Let's Go Eevee, I have every single Pokemon game that's dropped on the Switch. So that'd be kind of cool. Maybe doing 100% on Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. You guys gotta let me know. I can't do anything if I don't know what to do, if that makes sense. Even like, you see all these books I have back here? I have more. I have all the FNAF books. I have all of Dragon Ball Super so far. And over here, I have all the Venom comics. Well, almost all of them. You get it. So, like, if y'all want content on any of this, please let me know. Um, Nerd News Network, Nexus, I don't know what to call it yet. Probably a bit of both. I'll probably swap between the two until people love one name. But if y'all want certain content from me other than this, which I will be doing every week, I'll give myself maybe 1 or 2 weeks off. But I want at least 50 episodes this year of just Nerd News Nexus. So please let me know down below if you all want to see anything specific. And I guess I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Hopefully these future episodes get longer. And if you guys want to see a certain thing from me, definitely at me on X. What is it? Let me find it. Let me just pull up my page. Alright. Yeah, definitely find me here. At me. Message me. I'll leave my email down below for any business inquiries. I do want an artist for maybe thumbnails or just a profile picture. I don't know. Anyways, it's been SC Rollout. This has been the Nerd News Nexus. I'll catch y'all next week. Let me know down below what you liked, what you didn't like, whatever. And let me know anything I should tap into. Maybe like Creature Commandos is super fire. I gotta give you all the details on every episode each week. That's what I want to do for Daima, because we have maybe like 10 Hopefully 12 episodes left of Diamond. I want to give updates on that every week. Is Skeleton Crew still airing? I don't know. I'm a big Star Wars fan. I just haven't watched Skeleton Crew. You know, maybe Skeleton Crew's fire. I gotta cover everything like the season finale or whatever. I don't know. Y'all gotta let me know. Uh, anyways, this has been the Nerd News Network, the Nerd News Nexus, whatever you want to call it so far. And definitely expect more from me. And I will see y'all next week. Stay tuned.